Hello, everybody, and welcome to Crypto Talk Now. Do your own research with Max. Glad to see everybody here tonight. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, night, wherever you're at. Some cases might be morning or afternoon, depending on where you live in this world. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the comments and welcome our wonderful audience that is here tonight. We're going to first start things off with the one, the only, Tim Shea, who says, hey, and since you're the first comment, as the saying goes, congratulations, you want absolutely nothing. All right, next we have, may the power of crypto compel you. What's up, family? Good to see you, Mr. Pruden. And let's see. Edward Vincent of Crypto Talk Now VR. Max is going to be in his house. Yes, I am definitely in his house, to say the least. Good to see you. And let's see here. What happened to Max's thumbnail? Refresh it. It's there. Edward Vincent, be gone, demon. Okay. Mr. Selmo Fun, Crypto Talk Now. Yeah, good to see you, Selmo. By the way, very nice looking picture you posted with the American flag in the background. That was really, really cool. May the power of crypto compel you. Yes. And let's see. Mr. Fudd. Hey, what do you say? It's Tim Shea. Absolutely. All right. You guys all welcome each other. This is good. This is great. Let's see. Glamping in the Hamptons, like, what's the heck's a hammock? All right. All right. Chef's up in the kitchen, like, what the heck's a sandwich? Crypto Talk Now VR. Edward Vincent with the woot. Mike Cornwell, aka Crypto Mike, with the 99-cent super chat. Thank you very much. Sorry I didn't catch that earlier. Trying to see if anything else came in. I just double checked. Gonna mute myself on the other one. But yeah, thanks again to you and the Cornwell family, to say the least. Just gonna double check my mic settings to make sure everything's a-okay. All right. April Cornwell with the hey. Yeah. Hello, April. Good to see you. La Grande Commission. Hello, everyone. Oui. Renzo Ravena. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. He says, "What's up, fam? Hey, what's up? Glad to see you. Don't actually recognize you. Maybe you were more familiar with Larry, but if I ever had a chance to welcome you, I'd like to first of all go ahead and welcome you. And if you guys haven't welcomed him yet, by all means, do that. We are a very welcoming community here at Crypto Talk Now Network. And if anything, you have any questions or comments, by all means, feel free to do so. We won't scare you away, maybe a little bit, just with the humor and stuff like that. But thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it, to say the least. Black Ranger Airsoft Crypto. Hey, Max, what are your thoughts on what do you mean? What are my thoughts on XLM, and also for helping creating my YouTube name? LOL. No problem. So my thoughts on XLM is I still feel as though that it is one of those that is just really good to have part of your portfolio, whether you're aware of ISO 222 compliancy and so on. I know that a lot of people who are really into the whole ISO 222 type tokens / coins and whatnot look at XLM as being like the quote unquote, silver of the bunch. I still look at it as, basically it's, the Western Union of crypto, but in a way in which is like way, way faster. I also still like the idea that, technically speaking, they're still the only one in which the Fed recognized at at one point. That basically happened late last year. But yeah, I still feel very good about XLM, to say the least. I'm actually looking to pick up another bag of that. I only have, I have a decent sized bag, but at these price levels, I thought, it'd be good to pick it up. I wish I would have picked it up when it was roughly around, I think it was like around 10 cents, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's like maybe a lot more than that now, but we'll double check into that to say the least. But yeah, I feel very, very good still about XLM. All right, you guys are all welcome each other. That's really, really good to say the least. Brian Dowie, what's up, guys? Good to see you, Brian. La Grande Commission, you guys are all saying what's up. That's really great. Let's see. Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk. What's up, CTN crew? Well, if I could rap like Selmo Fudd, I would say something like, "What's up, CTN crew? What you gonna do? Because you got the connections. We get that ass stuck like glue." Something like that. Anyway, all right. Pardon the French a little bit borderline French, huh? Sorry about that. Let's see. Tim, Selmo, Edward, Max. Yes, thank you, Brian. All right, we're about to kick it into the actual show here in just a short amount of time. Renzo Ravena. Yo, shout out to my cousin, Mr. Lambo. Oh, that's cool. Right on. I'm glad that, we have members like Mr. Lambo's, you always got to say it like that. At least, I don't know. I can't say it like Larry, but I'm glad that, we have people who watch your show frequently, like Mr. Lambo's, who impressed upon other people to check out the show. Shout out to Edward Vincent, whose brother Charles Vincent watches every now and then, I guess. And then, there's some other people that, have family members and so on. What am I kidding? Am I kidding myself? The Cornwells. Yeah, the Cornwells, right? And then, there's some other ones and so on. So it's pretty cool, to say the least. All right. Hey, Black Ranger, you guys all welcome each other. Hashtag marbles. Yep, there you go. Tim, wrong channel, maybe soon. Okay. All right. Some of FUD, XLM, XDC, and XRP. Those are my picks. Yes, sirree. Yeah, those are my picks too. I hold all of those, and those are all great picks. And you're talking to Tim Shea. Okay. La Grande Commission. Max, thank you for all you do for the CTN community. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. Actually, last night I did 3 new videos. Larry, if you're listening, I mean, I know you got my message. I know you're doing the Monday Night Football thing. But whenever you get a chance, if you upload my videos, really appreciate it. One's on XRP. You definitely want to see that one. No joke. There's some real big news on XRP. And then there's another one I did, Bone and Quant. So some good content, to say the least. All right. Tim Shea, no 2-bit today. Getting itchy. Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk. Max, when do you think Quant will take off? Take off to exactly what? Because when it comes to Quant, there's all sorts of different levels when it comes to taking off. Are you referring to like just insane monumental like levels where it's just like, life-changing levels? Or are you just thinking like, $150, $200, things like that? You're talking about some of these amazing things. I think the first start of it is definitely November. When you have a few of these countries basically, turn on that switch, as we would say, when it comes to the whole ISO 222, those type of things, basically. Again, I'm not trying to butter you guys up or anything, but once the recorded quant video is out, definitely take a look into that. Heck, even the XRP one is really, really good. I'll just give you a little taste, all right, a little hint. Maybe you already heard about it. Big news in regards to XRP. I'm not going to cover it here because I don't want to recover it. Something I just made a recording of, but it has to do with burns. Yeah, I know. XRP and burns. Like, what the heck is that all about? It has to do with Bitcoin. Yeah, crazy stuff. All right, don't want to miss it. Make sure you take a look into it when it comes out. All right, Tim Shea, Max. Thanks, Max. Appreciate you. I appreciate you too. I appreciate everybody here. We don't have a lot of people here, but that's all right. Sometimes that's just the way it is. That's just how it goes sometimes. Brian Dowie, he's got the marbles out. That's good. La Grande Commission, good. More content I can reuse for the Spanish. I was literally thinking that when I made it. And I try to release a video every day if I can, unless just other things like work gets in the way. Um, so that is something that's a reality for all of us, right? Brian, unless you don't work, I don't know. Some people don't work, but some people are retired, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people are retired still work. So, me, I have, I don't know, 3, 4 jobs. I know it sounds crazy. I don't really get a real day off. Tim Shea, great pick, Selmo. Um, Pulse chain hex, crypto p hex, e hex, blockchain nodes. Can't quite say it like Mr. Larry. He says, let's be positive on this. Remember, I'm hex guy, not Saitama guy. Well, yeah. Why are coins like XRP, Bone, and Luna Classic listing on SATA Pro? Because it is a positive catalyst, to say the least, for SATA Pro. You may feel as though, well, yeah, I get that, Max, but I still don't understand how that's possible. Like anything, there's a cost. So, if you got enough money, or if you're one of the devs, you have marketing wallets and so on, they realize they need to get something going. And in my humble opinion, that's a good way to get something going. Because if anything, it's more of a positive catalyst, of course, for Saitama, right, than it is for the likes of Luna Classic, XRP, and Bone. And let's face it, we all wish that this could have been something that would have happened. Basically, what, like late 2021, right? And now some of these things are starting to happen, to say the least. So whether you agree with the timing is one thing. We could talk about this all night long, right? But I do like the idea that it is happening. Me personally, I'm just being honest when it comes to the whole Saitama thing. You guys know, heck, there's some of you guys got more money into it than I do, right? So I got $4,000 into Saitama. And of course, that was for the V1. And then on the V2, I mean, geez, like, it just doesn't really feel justified, in my opinion. I mean, people want to say I'm FUD, call it whatever you want. At this point, can anyone even not FUD it, without, I mean, even praising it, it just seems like, there's just a little hint of FUD. You mentioned the word Saitama, people immediately think FUD. I mean, that's just reality, whether you're a big fan of it or not. Anyway, where I'm going with this is this. Yeah, I have $4,000 into Saitama. My attitude is, as soon as the bull market happens and I see a decent profit in it, I know it sounds nuts, but even if it was $2,000, I'm out. People might say, well, Max, you should hold and hold and hold. Not when it comes to Saitama. I'll take that $2,000 and I'll put it into something else like XRP or Luna Classic or whatever. That's just me. We all have our own reasons. Yes, I used to firmly believe that Saitama was, the living end when it came to crypto, but I don't feel that way anymore. All right. May the power of crypto compel you. I love you, Max. Well, thank you. I love you too, Mr. Prudent, who comes up with more names than the Delphonics. I don't know. All right. Brian Dowie. Burns and staking should be great for XRP. Yes, absolutely. You won't want to miss that particular video I covered. Sounds like you already know what I'm talking about, and that's great. Edward Vincent, for your information, if you didn't know yet, Sir Maximus Crypto Talk Now VR made a YouTube short dedicated to CTN with Max and Larry. Please enjoy on your mobile. Bad to the bone. Yeah, I did see that. Thank you for that. All right, we're going to read 2 more comments and kick it into the actual show. Pulse chain hex, crypto p hex, e hex, blockchain nodes. I like it for Saitama. Their power moves. Yeah, pretty much. I guess I just don't get why Luna Classic XRP would want to be listed there. Seems easy to buy Luna Classic, so why go to SATA Mask? I'm trying to figure out the value. Everything has a cost. So, if you want something bad enough like that, you can have it. And it's technically something that, like some new project comes out and they have some kind of so-called utility or whatever. You pay, I don't know, so much. I don't know how much that would be, but I mean, somebody from the dev team. Some people might say, well, it was Russ. I don't know who it was. I mean, it was somebody, right? But they paid for it. You better believe they paid for it. They didn't just get it like, you know, oh, Saitama, we feel bad for you. Here's this crypto Pell Grant. No, don't work that way. You know what I mean? They had to pay for that. And I'm sure it was somewhat of a hefty price. So, all right, let's kick it into the actual show. I'm going to share my screen. And for those who just joined us right now, welcome to Crypto Talk Now. I am Max. This is a segment that we do every Monday and Wednesday where it's just actually me. And then the other times of the week, for instance, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, it is the Max and Larry show. All right. So let's go ahead and kick it in. There we go. Let's start things off with the overall crypto global market cap. Sitting at 1.06 trillion. It's up about not even anything significant. What's trending is reef. No, not beef. It's actual reef. Does that mean it's the coral reef? I mean, I don't know. What is this? Well, we could take a look into it. It's ranked 197th. What in the world is this? I really don't know. I'll have to look more into this. I'll add to my watch list. Wow, look at that volume up 100 and almost 1,500%. Verified market cap. So what in the world is reef? Is it what's for dinner, or is this what's for dinner with your crypto? So they've been around for a long time, actually. I don't know, December 28th, 2020. Okay. We can look more into it at some point. But nonetheless, let's kick it back to where we were at before. Hold on. All right. So anyway, yeah, it's trending. Shiba Inu is trending, but in a negative light. Those things happen. Bitcoin, of course, is trending again, up 2.5%. So on top of that, for the 7-day chart, Bitcoin is up about 11%. That's good for Bitcoin. We're all, of course, paying close attention if it drops back down under that crucial 20,000 support level. Ethereum did drop a little bit. And, there's, of course, the whole thing of, the pending merge that's going to happen. This was above 1,700 for a while, to say the least. Hold on a second. All right. And some of these other ones, let's see, XRP. I mean, it's nothing too significant. We're actually going to check the 1-hour chart for just a moment. So that is something right there. I'm not necessarily saying that, this is going to take off or anything. But Luna Classic is up 4%. It is the top one of the top 100 that's doing the best right now on the 1-hour chart. Does this mean it's going to go to the moon? Hard to say, right? It's too early. So if anything, I know some of you guys look at the 1 hour. I would compare that 1 hour maybe to the 4 hour, and then the 4 hour to maybe the 12. Kind of give you an idea of what's going on with that. And I'm sure you guys are probably already looking into that as we speak. All right. So on top of that, watch list. Raven Coin is doing the best out of my watch list. I actually counted my watch list the other day. I saw that my watch list had about 270, which I need to reduce a lot of those. But yes, we briefly talked about Raven Coin. It's currently ranked 61. It's up about 31% for the 24-hour chart, 76% in the last 77 days. Really, really doing well. Market cap is sitting at 705 million. And, if anything, after the merge, I really feel bullish on Raven Coin. I think there's, we always talk about supply and demand, but, if you think about it, when it comes to miners, and I know this is a weird way of looking at it, right? But miners kind of represent like shareholders to a sense when it comes to crypto, mainly for the ones that are like what? proof of work. Now you may have the attitude like, well, Ethereum obviously is going into proof of stake, but that's the whole thing in itself. You'll see tremendous drops, dips, where you want to call it, when it comes to some of these things. You'll see some people that go to, just completely, uh, forced to be, abandon the likes of Ethereum and go to Ethereum Classic because that's still proof of work. And in regards to the whole thing about Ethereum, if you're new to crypto, I'll state this much. Ethereum has announced for years that, since 2015, that they had plans for proof of stake. So it's nothing like, it was already outlined for many years. And as of lately, they've been kind of cold when it comes to um, their response to, the current miners of the current ETH system. Like, hey, this is what we're going to do. You guys should have prepared, months or years ago. So call it what you want. Anyway, back to the whole Raven coin situation. So with Raven coin, it's very appealing to both, like, people that happen to have the ASIC miner for, let's say you have ASIC miner, you're like, well, I'm going to use that for Ethereum Classic. Okay, that obviously makes sense, especially if there's not going to be any fork from, ETH to the new Ethereum, right? And you just like, well, Ethereum Classic's the way I got to go. I'll make 70, was it 70 to 1 ratio, something like that, on my Ethereum Classic. Okay. And then you have another, I don't know, rig that you want to turn into a mining rig. Well, Raven coin is very, very appealing because it doesn't put all the emphasis on having an ASIC miner. And as a result, there's a lot of people that are flocking into that. Right. And knowing that the reward ratio is very, very appealing. We're not going to do a whole, show on Raven coin. I've been thinking about maybe possibly doing a recorded video on Raven coin. I'm kind of on the fence about that. All right. So going into a little bit more, Hedera's H bar is up about, 12% or so. It's doing all right. Nothing too significant. I would not recommend anybody getting into Time Wonderland, as appealing as it may be at these price levels. I personally would stay away from it. Maybe you want to, do a swing trade at these prices. I know that's tempting, but I would really do a lot of research before getting into that. Find out, like, if there's some kind of crazy fees, all those types of things. We talked about the graph before. When we originally talked about it, it was roughly around 9, maybe 10 cents. So it's about, up about 2.5 cents since that time we mentioned it. We talked about Solace, how that could be very underrated, but is it really underrated, as far as the metaverse project? And if so, should you get into this, or is this just a completely abandoned project? Well, the thing is with Solace, their dev team has come out of nowhere and done a lot of updates. So it's kind of like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Singularity Net, one of the best smart contracts for Cardano. This one kind of, I wouldn't say super consistent, but it comes out of nowhere and has these pumps. And it seems like it's been at least once every 2 months. So if you're willing to, if that's short enough for you, you might want to look into that. For me personally, it just is a good one for especially like the long-term gain. I know some of you guys are in the bigger. I'm not going to talk about that. Harmony 1 is still one to watch for. I am not going to enter it at the 2 cent level. I'm still thinking that it could possibly tank more. Manica obviously is always, for the most part, a good one to get in. And, we covered, of course, Wemix in the past. I forgot to put out a buy alert, believe it or not. So when I last purchased my last bag of Luna Classic and I got myself over 10 million, Helium was one in which I was thinking to myself, man, you know what? I should probably use some of this to get another bag of Helium. Reason for it, and the reason why I want to put out a buy alert, again, it's not financial advice, but once in a while I'll do these type of things, mainly on Twitter, is because this was in the $3 range. Okay. And it wasn't that long ago. I said to myself, that is a guaranteed increase. It just, there's you yourself even know, right? If you've been in this long enough, there's certain ones in which like literally um just kind of like bottom out to the point where it's like, yeah, I could make money on this. Helium, obviously, one of those. Filecoin is definitely one of those, depending at the price level that you enter in at that particular time. All right, going on a little bit more. I want to talk about this real quick, and then of course we'll kick it back into the comments, and then we got lots of Luna Classic news. Even though it seems like this is a doom and gloom type of day that we're in. Keep in mind tomorrow we'll reflect more about what is listed in this particular article, because U.S. inflation data, like it mentions here, for August will be released tomorrow. So if anything, do not miss tomorrow's show. We'll be talking a lot about the markets in general, and how crypto reflects upon that. So even if you do miss the show, pay attention to your watch list. If you have one, pay attention to crypto. All right. So like what you see here, this comes straight from CoinDesk. This was actually published today. So it says analysts warn of headwinds as cryptos gain ahead of CPI data. The classic pairs rally. U.S. inflation data, like we mentioned, for August will be released tomorrow, and some economists expect it to show that price growth slow for a second straight month. Now, my thing is this: a lot of times we think, well, especially when it's the basis points and Powell comes out, it's like, oh, great, this is going to tank crypto. He comes out with an announcement, and sometimes it actually ends up being the opposite. Because if anything, we now have an idea of what to expect for a while, right? A lot of people don't realize that. I think also that, you see this, immediately you may think, well, okay, this is good news. I mean, if it really shows that, inflation slow down for a second straight month, then the market will reflect upon that and it'll be good news. Not necessarily. So I just want to point that out as well. Anyway, major cryptocurrencies inched higher over the weekend, and Asian and European equity markets rose Monday as investors wait, of course, for Tuesday's inflation report. Some economists, I'm just trying to make sure I'm reading that, not muted, expect the data to show inflation slowed for a second straight month in August, figures that might influence the Federal Reserve to turn less hawkish in its outlook. Japan's Nikkei 225 stock index gained as much as 1.69% on Monday. The stocks Europe 600 rose 0.83%, and Germany's DAX added 1.57%. The euro jumped to a more than 3-week peak against the dollar as European Central Bank officials push for further aggressive monetary tightening. And of course, you could read or watch more about some of this Bitcoin outlook if you want on your own time. But check this out: 2 months of failing gas prices. Basically, that's down 8%. In my area, it went back up in July, and 13% in August could fuel another year-on-year decline in the Consumer Price Index report. At Crypto Fund Global Block said in an email to CoinDesk. In the past 24 hours, Bitcoin has gained 3%. We know it's actually been more than that, to more than 22,000, adding to its 13% rally last week. It dropped to a low of 18,700 the last week. Ethereum traded just under 1,800. As we know, it's well below 1,700. And Solana and BNB tokens added 5%. You heard us talk about Near Protocol quite a few times on the show. Near tokens also rose as code overseer Near Foundation announced a $100 million ecosystem fund on Monday. Elsewhere, listen to this: Luna Classic lost 20% during the same time period as the hype around a recent fundamental catalyst cooled. Analysts at trading firm XNet said in a Monday note that while Bitcoin benefited from the fall in the dollar value as investors moved toward riskier assets, the asset could see a, quote, new round of price corrections if the U.S. inflation data turns out to be worse than the forecast, And that's just the whole thing in itself. It's hard to, always recognize what the forecast is going to be and expect it to be a certain way. A lot of times it could not be that way. The analysts, however, say that they expect outer to out I'm sorry, Ethereum to outperform Bitcoin in the coming weeks if the Ethereum's merge software update goes as planned. Peers such as Cardano, aka ADA, and Solana could also see some selling pressure from Ether's progress. They said Matt Center, a co-founder of Bitcoin reward app Lolly, told CoinDesk that Bitcoin's 10% recovery from last week's nadir, which was its lowest level since mid-June, reflected the leading cryptocurrency's resilience amid adverse market conditions. While Bitcoin's recent price movements have made headlines, it has remained relatively stable and strong this summer, trading consistently within a band of 18,000 to 24,000. And I would say for the most part, that is true. We've seen it ourselves. It does seem like it always hovers around that area, even when a lot of people felt as though when we went below 18,000, some people were saying, oh no, this could go down to 12K. It didn't happen. While Bitcoin is down by more than 50% from its all-time high, it continues to perform strongly compared to more than a third of the 100 cryptocurrencies, which are down roughly 90% from the respective all-time highs. But again, if you pay attention to the likes of, like, for instance, Richard Hart, he basically outlined that we have these 3 to 3.5 year shift cycles when it comes to Bitcoin's overall crypto market cap. All right. September has historically been a bleak period for Bitcoin's price. Shout out to who? Le Grand Commission, who pointed this out quite a few times. During the same 5-year period, Bitcoin has averaged an 8.5% drop in September, and it's true. You could go back and look that up for yourself. Center said, cautioning that the Fed's projections of persistent inflation and further rate increases could cause the hypersensitive crypto and equity markets to see price fluctuations. So there you have it in regards to CoinDesk. I think they did a fabulous job of covering quite a bit of what's going on right now and outlining what's going to happen tomorrow. Again, stay tuned. Come back tomorrow for an update in regards to all that. I think tomorrow is going to be huge news, to say the least. Let's go ahead and recognize our audience and read some comments. All right. So I'm just going to actually just double check the other screen, making sure I'm caught up. For the most part, I am. And let's see what we have going on. All right. We have the wonderful Mentalect, who always looks sharp. He says, hello. Good to see you, Mentalect. Just double checking to see I'm not muted, because that would be absolutely horrible. They're all saying hello to Mentalect. That's great. Tim, what's going on with the Broncos? All right, you guys are watching football at the same time. That's natural. That's good. Defense isn't doing well. Down 17-10 driving at the time that you post that. So I made the score change. Thank you for the update. Menelect, AIBT is a very, very strong utility pre-giant coin. Okay, thank you for that. Maybe we'll look more into that later. Brian Dowie, yep, I'm watching. Need them for my pool. I like Seattle's jersey. For some reason, Brian, I don't know why. Maybe I just got it completely wrong. I was thinking that you were like from the UK, and I don't know. I guess I had that completely wrong. Crypto Mike, aka Mike Cornwell. Yes, I've had a bag of ALBT. Need to get more EWT Energy Web Token. Another giant in the Shadow ISO. Okay, cool. And let's see, who else? Mentalect. Looks like the HBAR Coinbase listing tomorrow gave a small pump to HBAR. Yeah. Nothing too huge, right? But at least it was a small pump, to say the least. I'm glad you recognize that. Let's see. Brian Dowie. All right. $100 sounds great. Let me see. I know you're just talking to him. The Quant video, believe it or not, Menelec and everybody else that follows Quant, basically, I talk about how big is that partnership with Oracle. I think it's absolutely huge. If you're really into Quant, You're not going to want to miss that video. Again, of course, it's recorded. All right, sorry that. Just had to get a quick drink. Mike Cornwell, Crypto Mike. Yes, if you're interested, a very good look into common sense crypto. Amazing videos. Yes. Rich of Common Sense has a great voice. He's very captivating. And he does a really good job delivering the message. He has a great way of being able to explain things. So even if you're not the most technical person, you can understand it. And he does very, very well. I will always give him praise. I think he's a great content creator, to say the least. I would highly recommend Rich of Common Sense Crypto. Check him out if you haven't done so. He has quite the following, and he's just, what was it, since last March, I believe. He went boom on his YouTube channel. Wish him nothing but the best. Crypto Mike, when it comes to ISO and bridge coins, he turned me to these long ago, and Zach Rector, etc. on XRP. Yep. I'm also subscribed to, I believe I'm subscribed to both of them. I haven't seen some of Zach's videos in a while, but Rich, I still watch him like every week. So Rich brings it for sure. Yep, he definitely does. The way he says, when he starts out every video, especially the XRP ones, right? Something like, this is Rich with do another video on XRP. It's just like, I don't know. Only that he could say it the way he says it, but it's really cool. All right. La Grande Commission. Guys, please join the CTN app if you haven't already. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. I'll have to get with you to get an update on that because I want to play around with it a little bit more to see what's going on with that. All right. Well, you guys already tried it out. Here's the direct link. I can't really hyperlink that here, unfortunately, but check it out, guys, if you haven't done so already. All right. We got a few more people join us. That's good. La Grande Commission. If the app asks you for an invitation code, it's the following, which is ZXRVFZ. So Zebra, X-Ray, Raphael, Victor, Foxtrot, Zebra. All right. Inflation is a beast. Yes, by Menelec. Tim Shea, don't think it would be bad news with elections coming up. Okay. Crypto Talk Now VR. Could it be Edward Vincent or could it be Dyor? Max and Crypto Talk Now community. What's a good song for a YouTube short about 5 dumb crypto mistakes on how to avoid them? Oh man, a song for that. I don't know. You could start off with maybe Limp Bizkit or something like, sometimes I just don't want to wake up. Everything's and everybody sucks. Really don't know why. I just want to justify. I don't know. Maybe that's not a good one. You gotta have to look more into Let the Boys Hit the Floor. Yeah. Tim Shea. Menelect, am I the only man on this live stream who does not watch football? No, I'm another one. I never really been into watching it. I used to, of course I would watch like playoff games, Super Bowls and stuff like that in the past. My thing is NBA basketball. I'm from a city where we only have one show in town, right? The Portland Trail Blazers. So NBA basketball is my thing. And when I was a kid growing up, I always wanted to just play baseball, not necessarily watch it, but to play it. So that was my thing. So yeah, I'm with you on that. All right. Tim Shea is giving you the dab. Edward Vincent, when Chili's 10 cents again? I don't know. Maybe with an extreme crash of the market, I don't really see that going down to 10 cents. We saw it go down to, I think, 18, 10 cents. I mean, I missed it when it was 10. Two main things I missed: Bone and Chili's. I had Chili's a while back. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't as big of a bag that I would want. And so I'm still looking to enter into Chili's, but I don't know. I mean, my thing is, I just don't see it going to 10 cents, like maybe ever, unless there's an extreme market crash, like extreme. Menolec Quant has received a lot more praise on social media last week, and ALBT is a coin for quant enthusiasts who may be cash light at the moment. Okay, cool. I'll have to look into that. For real, that sounds pretty, like an attractive an investment. All right, Crypto Talk Now VR. Fun fact: only Edward Vincent has access to CT and VR. Break things by Limp Bizkit. Okay, thank you for that. All right, let's kick it into the next segment. And here we go. All right. So let's talk a little bit about Luna Classic. Hold on a second. Yeah. So, this is from @_crypto trending, which is Luna Classic crypto trending. Same thing, I guess. He, she, whoever it is, states Luna Classic Army, important info. Binance currently holds over 35% of the Luna Classic supply. That's worthy to mention. Binance needs to see the community, see what the community wants, I should say. And that is definitely the 1.2% Luna Classic burn for them to implement it on their exchange. Yes, everybody from the community wants to see this happening. Whether it's the Terra Rebels or just all of us, right? We want this. We basically want what is going on with MEXC, but we want to see it on, some of these king exchanges, right? The big players, Binance, crypto.com, things like that. We'll get into more about crypto.com here in a bit. Yeah, I wasn't just mentioning it just to mention it. So we really need this. If you want this, like and retweet. Of course, he tags CZ Binance, right? All right, a little bit more. Again, we were just talking about crypto.com. Here you have it. Luna Classic community. Crypto.com now introduces trading pairs of Luna Classic with USDT stablecoin. And also Binance's stablecoin BSUD. The real question is, where is the 1.2% tax? It says new Luna Classic trading pairs. Of course, this is straight from crypto.com. Available on the crypto.com app. Trade Luna Classic, of course, with the paired USDT and BUSD now. Get the app if you don't have it. I still feel as though, when you see some of these things, you may think, well, why are all these exchanges being this way? Well, as the saying goes, you can't have your cake and eat it too, but we will get to where we need to be. I think eventually we'll get to where most of these big exchanges have the full 100%, transactions for the 1.2% burn for Luna Classic. All right, a little bit more. TFL, as in Terraform Labs, supports the 1.2% Luna Classic on-chain burn. And listen to this, guys, has officially merged the new proposal, confirming the September 20th Luna Classic 1.2% burn. This is big news if you don't know about it already. All right, go a little bit more. You do see it's merged, recovered tax rate in the Classic network. Hashtag 101. And a little bit more info right there. Next, we have, again, more from Rex of he's actually she, whoever is part of the Terra Rebels. A little bit more on that, right? So, KuCoin. I always talk about KuCoin. It's one of my favorite centralized exchanges. It's where I hold all my Luna Classic, all my Clearpool, my proof of liquidity. Some of these tokens you guys probably never heard of, right? And then of course my Cardano. I mean, just for mainly like staking and stuff like that. You guys use it. Some of you guys use it. Some of you guys hate it. I know that. Todd of aka Common Sense, our Common Sense, not Rich. I know he's not a big fan of KuCoin, and some of you guys aren't, and that's fine. One of my best friends, he don't like KuCoin either. He just He's like, I can't figure it out. Teach his own, right? Anyway, KuCoin is setting the example. This is great. This will work hand in hand if all CEX, as in centralized exchanges, burn together on and off exchange. And they take Binance, Gate.io, BTCX, Huobi, FTX Official, Poloniex, and basically all exchanges if they could. Let's work together and restore this Luna Classic. This is a good question. I'm gonna zoom in more on it. Question: will the mainstream centralized exchange follow the tax mechanism? Right, it's a good question, right? This guy Richard, which brings us to our next question: how about the mainstream CEX? Right, absolutely, mainstream like Binance, and I guess you could say KuCoin's kind of mainstream, right? Like, I feel like it's almost there. But let's face it, Binance, Crypto.com, those are the more mainstream, right? And it says, will they follow the tax mechanism? And most importantly, why is it very important for CEX to support the tax mechanism? These are great questions, to say the least, right? Some of you guys may be thinking this yourself. So the answer says, because most of Luna Classic's transactions happen through exchanges. So we want as many exchanges as possible to support it, to maximize the impact. And it's just that, it's like you want, to get the most action. Where's the action? Well, most of the action is on centralized exchanges. People like the convenience of centralized exchanges, whether you are for or against them, right? It goes on to mention KuCoin supporting the burn would make it the biggest exchange with the highest 24-hour volume so far. I would agree. Absolutely. So far, right? So before then, it was MEXC. Now it's KuCoin, right? So that's really, really cool. And I just think it's a matter of time before, it's some of the other ones. Like, obviously, we want to be Crypto.com, but let's face it, the big player is Binance, whether you're a fan of them or not. Of course, there's this thing on the bottom: how Luna Classic will be burnt if the proposal is conducted. And it gives you a little outline about that, like it shows Lunatic token, MEXC that we just talked about, and some of these others. Okay, all right. Next, shout out to Vegas. I always post a lot of his stuff because he does a great job of posting really good snippets. So this is something that you need to be aware of. I wouldn't sweat it yourself, right? Because I don't know, you shouldn't really sweat it, but it's worth pointing out. Some of you guys already are aware of this. Shout out to Classic Crypto, who reported it last night. Some other people have posted it from, the Terra Rebels. I think Rex, that we just talked about, posted it. But anyway, Vegas posted this. He says, please don't click on that link. It's a scam proposal. My advice is to vote no with veto. So he loses the deposit, and maybe with that, he stops trying to low-end scam. If you're wondering what in the world am I talking about, here's what I'm talking about. So as we know, there's scams when it comes to airdrops. There's scams when it comes to, like clicking on something for Telegram, and there's all sorts of darn crypto scams. Well, believe it or not, this is one of the latest crypto scams. It has to do with Luna Classic. So, you have these so-called validators or whatever, who will make a proposal, and it's a scam proposal, and it just sucks, but you as I should say you, but if you were a validator, like, you really kind of need to know your stuff. So, I'm glad for the most part that community members who happen to be validators have been more on the ball of, trying to, not just, vote yes on something that's going to hurt the Terra Luna Classic project, right? So anyway, he says, my advice is to vote no with veto, so he loses his deposit, and maybe with that he stops trying this low-end scam. And he's not the only one, right? This guy here that's trying to do this, right? And the thing is this, right? So what will happen is these guys will do a proposal, and it'll sound good, and they'll make it like the wording sound very similar to like a proposal that's a legit one. and then the proposal have like almost the same type of number. So I'll throw out something like, let's say it's proposal. This is not a real proposal, but let's just say it was, like proposal 4987, and then some scammer comes out with a proposal of 4897. See how close that sounds? Yeah. So like validators really need to be on their A game, to say the least. And if you're a validator, you should be on your A game anyway, or otherwise, what are you doing? All right. Just wanted to point out some of that, make you guys aware of some of this nonsense going on. Another thing is this. Remember a long time, recognize this symbol right here. If you remember my video from a long time ago, in fact, I will just bring it up real quick. Hold on. We'll just pull it up. And let's see. It was about Luna Classic and the metaverse. I don't know if you guys remember that. I'm just going to scroll down to that. Cover that a while back. I'm not saying I was like one of the first guys to cover it, but maybe I was. And I believe it's in here somewhere. I think I'm very, very close to it, say to Luis. Let's see. I just want to get it for you guys. I know it's here. Where is it at? I know I'm getting close. Getting close. Come on. I know I'm getting close. There it is. So this one got 830 views. It says I named it. I thought it was a good title. Terra Metaverse Classic, right? Wow, huge news. Starship. Remember that name? That was the one that was the Luna Classic Metaverse play. And a couple nights ago, I mentioned to you guys, I don't know if it was a couple nights ago. Maybe I mentioned it on the live show, or maybe I mentioned the post show, that I felt as though one of the most overlooked things, actually, you know what? It was on the show. Somebody asked me something about like, Max, what do you feel about where Luna Classic's going? And I said, I think the guy was asking about the utility. I don't remember who specifically asked it. Maybe one of you guys remember, but I mentioned the whole thing about we need to pay more attention about what stand out metaverse play, if you will, when it comes to Luna Classic, whatever one that is, and pay more attention to it. Because if we get like a handful of good projects that join the ecosystem and really deliver, could really, really help Luna Classic. And so anyway, I recognized the logo and I was like, you know what? I covered that like a couple months ago. It's under about 5 minutes. So if you haven't seen it, check it out again. Talk briefly about it, right? But there it is. It got a decent amount of views. But my point is that's not the point. It got a bunch of views. The point is this right here. Right here. So it says Luna Classic to call largest new metaverse home. Luna Classic accepted as payment within Starship Universe with a 1.2% tax burn. Now, a while back, you heard the likes of Starship basically supporting the efforts of Luna Classic during a time in which it didn't seem too popular to do so. Now, with Luna Classic becoming, top 50 crypto, all these other projects that came back, this really makes, of course, Starship really look really good. At the end of the day, let's face it, it is a little bit of like, as the saying goes, like politics, where you align yourself. In particular, sometimes where you align yourself with your crypto allies, right? So when I click on this, right, let's see here. Here we go. It's going to take us to here. I'll do the acceptance. And again, remember how, we posted this like back in June, right? But it's just kind of like a reminder of all these things. And then on top of it, it's just kind of like letting people know, like, yeah, a while back about the whole thing with Starship. Well, they're going to fully implement the 1.2% tax burn, right? Because they literally mentioned they were going to do that a while back when we were just throwing out the whole ideas of the 1.2% tax, right? So there's that. So I definitely wanted to remind you guys of that. I thought that was really cool to, when it comes to Luna Classic, just to pull up anything from the past that was like a thought or a concern and then see it coming to fruition. Those are always good things. All right, a little bit more. Um, believe it or not, hold on, we'll get to that in a second. I thought this was kind of funny. So it says, sometimes I gotta look at that mic. It has a little blinking thing on it, tell me if I'm muted or not. And sometimes I look at it, I'm like, am I muted? Anyway, it says Luna Class Community hot news update. All right. It says CZ is literally riding Luna Classic to the next level. He's a smart guy and wholeheartedly supports the Luna Class community. To encourage him is just to retweet, sit back, and relax. Now, this is just more like fun. This is no big news or anything like that. I mean, technically speaking, I would highly doubt that this is a real picture, but come on. You gotta admit, that's pretty hilarious, right? So, I don't know. I was thinking about maybe my next Luna Classic video doing like a thumbnail showing. It's hilarious. Come on. You gotta have some fun, right? All right. Now, kicking into the next part, I was going to read the comments real quick, but we're already on the page. What's the big deal, right? So we're going to read this, kick it back to comments, and then the last segment for the night will actually be about XRP. Because, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those days. We don't got a lot going on and so on. But, we're very grateful for everybody who's here, and especially myself. I don't typically cover MetaMonkey. I know Larry does and so on, but I saw this earlier today and I thought, you know what? I'll share this with our community because I know a lot of you guys are invested into MetaMonkey. I didn't get into MetaMonkey personally, mainly for pre-sale. I'm not a big fan of pre-sales, but I am looking to get into MetaMonkey. I just want to throw that out there. I'm just not a big pre-sale fan. I've never been. The only pre-sale I ever got into was Luna 1 and even with that, I'm just not a fan of pre-sales. So that's not me flooding any project or anything like that, especially MetaMonkey. I'm just not a fan of pre-sales. I like to be able to look at the contracts and stuff like that. That's just me. All right. So it says MetaMonkey AI has an exciting week with L Bank and BKEX announcing they are listing the project on the 14th and the 15th. That is really, really cool. That is basically in 2 days. So 14th is Wednesday, and then 15th. I don't know what order. Like if L Bank's gonna be the first one on the 14th, and BKEX on the 15th. Don't ask me, how that is. Maybe Larry will know. Maybe you'll talk about it tomorrow. But anyway, it says don't take too much profits and miss out on some good profits. Don't take too much profits and miss out on some good profit. Okay, say that 3 times fast, right? Let's see how this project devs continue to market and deliver. And then I guess, was it Dr. Crypto PhD is going to talk about it more at 8:45 a.m. tomorrow, if that's something that you're into. Thought I'd bring that to you guys. All right. So before we wrap up the show, which is the last segment for XRP, I thought I would go ahead and do a stop share right here and kick it back into our comments. All right. Let's see here. Legrand Commission. We are in a testing mode with the app. Hold on just a second. All right, sorry about that. Testing mode with the app, but we need the community to join. Sorry, my throat was getting a little dry. We need a community to join so we get to know how it works before submitting it to the app stores. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I'll try to, maybe send out more info. I'm going to get with you if you're available after the show. I'll just talk to you, just you and me, and we'll, figure out something to do with that. Sounds like we need a lot more testers, to say the least. But yeah, we need the community to join so we get to know how it works before submitting it to the app stores. Thank you guys for the support. Well, thank you so much for even making it. That was awesome. And everything that you mentioned with the app, I think it will definitely help get a lot more eyeballs and build up the community. It's I don't see a lot of people doing what you're doing, so I can't thank you enough, Legrand. Really, I mean that. Metalec, if Luna Classic hits $1, a lot of millionaires will be minted. Yeah, I mean, man, some of you guys will be worth, like $250 million, right? Before taxes. I get it. Even myself, I don't know, you know, over 10 million before taxes. So may the power of crypto compel you. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Yes, thank you. Crypto Mike, I'm a millionaire at 0.012. Yeah. I wonder how that's going to work, though. I mean, you probably going to keep a big bag of it, or I don't know what you're going to do. Everybody has their own way of going about things, right? Tim Shea, nice, Mike. Blue Ricky with the moon. I got a girl named Sheila. She goes ape-ish on tequila. Huh. Nice. Shake it, Ricky, according to Tim Shea. All right. Scott, I'm accumulating, trying to get to 10 million Luna Classic. Nice. Yeah, I just basically got to that point roughly 2 weeks ago. So I'm looking to accumulate more, and even next payday on Friday. All right. Blue Whale Ricky. I've been balling in Luna Classic since 0.505. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, you could have really loaded up at that point. All right. Chief. Good to see you, Chief. Says, hello, everyone. 100% dabs, everybody. Thank you for that. I don't know if I've ever seen you before, but I want to go ahead and welcome you. Maybe nobody's ever told you this before, but we have a very welcoming community. And thank you for having a custom avatar that reminds me of One-Eyed Willie from the Goonies, or actually maybe one of the Skull and Bones looking characters from Iron Maiden or something like that, but looks pretty cool. We appreciate you. Always feel free to ask a question. No one's gonna be shooting down your question or anything like that. We, again, a very welcoming community. Guys, if you haven't done so already, please welcome Chief. Give him a warm welcome, CTN style, to say the least. Blue Whale Ricky just touched 0.0003. Yeah, for the second time now. Time for a blast off. Yeah, and that's my thing. I was thinking, now's a good buying opportunity, not financial advice. All right. Scott, LOL, of course, party in the Caribbean. Menelect. I avoided most airdrops the last 9 months because the reward isn't worth the risk. No, it's not. I agree with you on that. It isn't worth the risk. I get one airdrop consistently, and that's on KuCoin, and that's because I hold BTT and Wink, and so I don't think it's once a month. I think it's once every other month. I'll get airdropped Ape NFT. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but yeah, I get that. I think I have maybe 13 million of those. Nothing too significant. Max P, late to the show, but glad you are on, Max. What happened to floating head? Well, I'm not gonna do it every day, and I only have one of those shirts, and I don't want to come on here having to feel like I got to do laundry every time. I don't want to wear the same shirt every time. That's kind of gross, but we could do it again, and yeah. So don't worry, we'll do it again. Maybe I'll do it with Larry sometime, and maybe Larry will join me. That'd be cool. Maybe Patches too. We'll just have floating heads all over the place. But good to see you, Max P. La Grande Commission was thinking to become a Luna Classic validator. All right, cool. Let us know how that goes and what it entails for you, and if you feel as though it's worth it. Because at the end of the day, it has to be worth it, right? All right, just 1 minute. Okay. Blue Whale Ricky. Stone Cold Steve Austin and being inducted into Wrestling Hall of Fame. That's cool. That is cool. Good for him. La Grande Commission. I will message you the requirements. All right. Blue Whale Ricky, I ain't trying to be no dog. Oh, okay. Dog catcher. Huh. Damon Vargas, thanks for bringing that up, Max. Without utility and projects on the chain, Luna Classic will have no worth. Therefore, many investors won't be drawn in. Yeah, well, the thing is, their mission to get Luna Classic, or I should say, UST, repaid, right? That's the utility in itself, and then of course having an ecosystem where you have things like, was this? I can't remember the name of it. Starship, yes, Starship Universe definitely helps as well. All right, hold on a second. Luna Classic, yeah. Therefore, many investors. Yep, I already said that. F the free world. That what's that from? Eminem? 8 Mile. Yeah, he's like 313 F free world. Anyway, what's the other? I think Selmo, if he's still around, he probably knows some of the rhymes from that movie. And it's like, what was it? Ward, I think you're a little hard on the Beaver. So was Eddie Haskell, Molly, and Miss Cleaver. Remember that? All right, Blue Whale Ricky. That was Hump Not Dump on that bike. Hump Not Dump had a big pump. Hump Not Dump doesn't have a lump. Hump Not Dump. Never mind. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Anyway, crypto winner, aka Badir. Crypto talk now. Can we not get excited? Hello, Larry. Larry, if you're listening to me, I really need to have my 3 recorded videos uploaded at some point tonight. Thank you very much, Larry. Welcome to Late Night Crypto with your host, Maximus. I'm kidding. All right. Blue L Ricky. Why only 14 people here? Well, there's 18 now. There was as high as 20. I don't know. It's just kind of one of those days, I guess. Larry, how's the date going? I'm sure it's going pretty well. If Larry is really happy, things went really, really well. Yep. Went really well. All right. Blue Whale Ricky. Not good if he's texting on the show. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Chief. Tim, 100% dab. Crypto Talk now. 3 videos from Max. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. All right, cool. We're on the same page. Brian Dowie, Lamau Ricky. May the power of crypto compel you with money coming out of your tongue. Chief. UBB. All right, I don't know what's going on here with all the lingo. 1 foot on the brake and 1 on the gas. Say what's up to Brian Dowie and sell more FUD as you pass some gas. Go to Taco Bell. It won't smell too great, but it's okay. You're with Crypto Talk now, even though it's late. Reading the comments like 1, 2, 3 is how I rap with Mr. Blue Whale Ricky. Oh, look at that. All right, sorry. Had to be weird like that, huh? All right. Le Grand Commission. Yes, Max. Tim Shea, Le Grand Commission is the man in the current marble champ. Wow, really? What did you win from 2-Bit? You know what? I want to say this. All right, it's kind of off the record. No, it's on the record. Whatever you want to call it. Shout out to 2-Bit Crypto for real. To see where he has come and where he's at now, that guy deserves all the credit in the world. He's really been killing it. He hit Luna Classic right at the right time and just continuously just did a really good job on it. He's still doing a great job. I know he just hit like over 10,000 subs. So, you gotta give credit where credit's due. He's a good, or I should say, he's a great content creator. I wish him nothing but the best, and he's been doing awesome. So, really happy for him. All right, let's see here. Chief. Uncle Bam Bam is Chief. Really? How are you able to verify that stuff? Huh. I'll take your word for it. Tim Shea can't win if you keep turning the ball over at the goal line. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Blue Whale Ricky. Uh-oh. He's got all caps. That means he must be like real serious or mad, or his caps lock he's stuck. Maybe all 3. It will take a little bit longer, but we don't need Binance to get up in there. Okay. Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk. Can Luna Classic get to $1 without Binance? Ooh, man, that is a really good question. That is really, really good. That's probably one of the best questions anybody's asked in a long time. Shout out to you, man. I like that. I like that. That is a great question. Oh, man. Well, how about this? What if crypto.com came on board and initiate the 1.2% tax, 100% transaction, stuff like that? Would that be enough to get them over the edge even without Binance? I'm going to say yes, but we get there a much later instead of sooner, right? That's just how I personally feel. All right. Blue Whale Ricky. Yes, of course. Blue Whale Ricky. We need to work on sense for now. Crypto Talk Now. I didn't go out for Monday Night Football. Oh, really? You struck out, huh? It's all right. It's all right. All right, everybody. Hold on. Let me mute the mic. Okay. I'm actually going to remove the comment. Everybody, let's please have a moment of silence for Larry, who struck out. We'll observe this for 20 seconds. All right, 20 seconds is going to ruin the YouTube algorithm, but we did recognize you for 10. Sorry to hear that, my friend. Sorry to hear that. But you know what? Keep your head up. All right. I thought that was Chief. All right. Tim Shea, aren't missing much, Larry. Legrand Commission, even if Binance doesn't do anything, we can get to 10 cents easy, in my opinion. Market cap can get crazy, 200 billions. All right. Thanks for pointing that out. May the power of crypto compel you. Crypto Talk Now VR entertainment only. Shout out to 2-Bit. Yes, absolutely. Le Grand Commission. Oui. I don't know. You know what, Legrand? I talked to you a few times, right? I wonder if you ever just like, Max, what is your deal? I am not French. Okay? I don't know. You won $70. Was that marbles? Nice. Blue Ricky, I won $90 last week. Wow, 2-Bit is just making, I don't know. He must have a lot to be throwing it out at you guys. I'm glad that someone went back to CTN, but we threw some his way. Who was it? Lazy Jedi. So yeah. Shout out to Lazy Jedi, wherever you're at. Tim Shea, my hands are sticky. My name is Ricky. Get off my damn lawn, because if you don't, I'm gonna get picky. Slick Rick is the name. Drama ain't my game. Even from the hill where ish is real, I'll be on the butt like bugs on the windshield. So don't let Ricky skedaddle twice, because he's got more rhymes than a 5-pound bag of rice. Never mind. All right. Blue Whale Ricky, CDC already has. Yes. Blue Whale Ricky stood up more like it. Okay. May the power of crypto compel you. All right. We got to get more into the last part of the show. Larry's at home playing pocket pool. Oh, boy. I don't know if I want to know about that right now. All right, Damon Vargas. I'm a holder of UST since last year. When UST was pegged, you received 20% interest in Anchor Protocol, all on UST you held. That's why we need UST to repeg. Yeah, true. But the whole problem with that whole thing was more was going out instead of what was coming in. And of course, we know of the collapse and all that. But yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out. Let's see. Mr. Lambo's crypto. Sorry, Larry. What is that? Your root? That better not be an innuendo. I am not saying anything that rhymes with skeet. All right. Selmo Fudd. Crypto Talk Now is rated R. Gifted and going far down the road. And the bank now. I'm here. I like to thank Max and Larry. They knew the time. Legrand is chilling. Tim is chilling. What more can I say? Top Dylan. Nice. Always got the good rhymes. Appreciate it. All right. Brian Dowie. Larry, just put up your videos. Just put up your videos, Max. Larry, just put up your videos, Max. Oh, All right, let's see. Let's see. Um, well, let's do a quick share and let's see what happened with Le Grand Commission. Oui, oui, oui. I'm kidding. I don't know. I just love saying that. All right, cool. Yeah, there's one of them. See, XRP. Breaking news: XRP can now be burned via what? Via Bitcoin app. All right, so there's that. Cool. Well, that he only put one of them up. He didn't put all of them up. It takes time. But yeah, that's one of them. And then the other one's Quant, and the third one is Bone. All right. So thank you for that, Mr. Larry. All right, let's see. Le Grand Commission. Don't worry, Max. I laugh every time. All right, thanks. May the power of crypto compel you, aka Jeff Pruden. Me too, lol, aka oh hi Le Grand Commission. Hi. I just want to state that my name is Jeff Pruden, and I'm a big fan of yours. And with that said, I want you to know that I'm all gung ho for you. And when you're on, I try to watch my tongue because I heard you're a pastor. But I just want to let you know that I was at the effing Wendy's last week, and those mother effers didn't give me any chili seasoning with my chili. And I got home and I was like, F. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I just said F 5 times around Pastor Robinson, aka Le Grand Commission. But yes, may the power of crypto compel you. All right. Anyway, more serious. Community donations go to the pot for a leaderboard on marbles each week. All right. Tim Shea with the Selmo. Blue Whale Ricky, he was going to play pool. Now he's going to home playing pocket pool. You want to know something? You guys don't really know what really goes on, but I do. And I will state this. How should I say this without making it too not family rated? We're keeping it family rated. All right. Larry gets more butt than ashtray. He gets more than a toilet seat. He gets more donkey or more tail than a donkey stable, more tail than a snake. I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. Gets more than an astronaut. All right, there you have it. We're good. All right. There we go. Larry knows it's all done with love. Nope. You guys are so wrong when it comes to that. Is Larry having a meeting with the marketing lady? To say the least. Yeah. All right. Crypto Talk Now VR. 3 baseballs. That was 3 strikes. You're out. You're out. Okay. Rave Elevator. Is this your homework, Larry? I don't know. Crypto Talk Now VR. Laughing my you know what off, and may the power of crypto compel you. Yeah, what is up with that? You guys saying that today? Dang it, Max Lamau. May the power of crypto compel you. All right, I gotta get to like the bottom. Almost there. Max speaks to my soul. Yes, I do. Crypto Talk Now VR. Then a 7-Eleven bathroom. No, that's just gross. Let me see. You guys are laughing. That's good. It's good to laugh, right? Nice, Larry. Yeah. Well, it could be nice, right? He struck out though probably tonight, so it's probably not too nice. Or did he? I don't know. I don't want to know. You know, I mean, maybe you want to know, but I don't want to know. All right. I doubt that one, Max. That was the best joke of the night. No, you don't understand. See, there's a thing, Blue Whale Ricky. It's called there's facts and then there's opinions. And then there's really like how things really are. And guess what? I can vouch. That's how it really is. You know, the guy gets more than an astronaut, more butt than ashtray. Okay? More tail than a snake. All right? I don't know what to say. All right. Larry, Crypto Talk Now. I hit a home run out of the park on the other side of the street. Oh, is that what you're calling it now? All right. Well, Nice. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna read these last 3 comments. I'm gonna kick it back to the news. Yeah, this is supposed to be a Crypto Talk news show. Blue Whale Ricky. If I had a girl cooking me dinner, I wouldn't be on here and making videos. Lol. All right. Good point. May the power crypto compel you. Spilt Larry. Did you dig for? Oh my goodness, you guys. She went home. Lol. You guys are horrible. You were some like high school locker room talk. Brian died. Larry broke the cast. Yeah, he did. Actually, he did. Like for real. Weak at the knees, right, Larry? Wink. Wow, you guys are horrible. You're all, Legrand Commission is literally throwing virtual holy water all over the whole network as we speak in the metaverse. He's like, made that part of crypto compare you, just throwing it this way and throwing it that way. And it's just all over the place. You guys are all soaked completely in the metaverse with, Legrand's virtual holy water, and you're all bad. Very, very bad. Luna Classic can burn, and you're going to burn too. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. All right. Now, with that said, back to actual crypto news. Yes, that's what, some things we actually do here once in a while. Science is for favorite class. Science is for favorite. No, you will not talk about my science class. All right, here we go. Let's share this. And here we go. I know you guys are thinking, oh my gosh, we're actually going to talk about crypto. Yeah. So, yeah, I know. Elbow cough NFT, Max, and an elbow cough NFT. When are you going to stop with elbow cough NFT? Why don't you just go to the hospital, Max, and talk to a real doctor and let him know, hi, my name is Maximus, and I'm part of FFA. And with that said, I developed an elbow cough for the last couple months now, and I got a real problem, and I need it fixed. Never mind. All right. XRP network will play a central role in future CBDC system. Shout out to Mike Cornwell, the probably one of like most knowledgeable people here when it comes to the CBDCs. Anyway, this is according to macro expert Raoul Paul. You've heard of him? Used to work for who? Goldman Sachs. All right. This was published today. Shout out to the Daily Huddle. I know a lot of you guys don't like that word, and it's okay. But you know what word I don't like? Bay. Just never liked that word. This is my bay. Anyway, former Goldman Sachs executive, Raoul Paul, says the XRP network could play a big role in a potential future central bank digital currency CBDC-based economy. In a new Ask Me Anything AMA, oh, really? We had to know that? I guess some people need to know that. The Real Vision CEO says that the XRP ledger, XRPL, has built a solid foundation by actually being heavily used rather than just attracting speculative fervor. Fervor? I don't even know what that is. There is this weird narrative from the past about Ripple. The point being is, even if they have to settle a lawsuit and get a slap on the wrist, Ripple plays actually quite an important role, and it does. It's a money. Hold on a second. Let me click. I guess that didn't make a difference. Hold on. Let's see if that makes. That makes a difference. So it's a money transmission network, and it does quite a good job of it, right? Some of us know this. Some of us don't. Listen to this. It has a deep connections with global governments around the world and has worked really hard on it. So there's a reason the chain is valued as highly as it is, and it's not from speculation, because actually it got taken off a whole bunch of exchanges because of the lawsuit. It actually is because when I use my Metcalfe's law model, the amount of value that gets transaction on the change is very high. It's being used. Again, these are from Raoul Paul's, his quote. Paul says that should the world move toward a global economy based around CBDCs, the XRP network has a real shot. That's a typo, man. They need to fix this on here. At being in the center of it all. Quote, so I think if you lift the legal issue, the probability is that the value of the chain increases significantly as the world moves towards central bank digital currencies. I think the XRP network is going to be somewhere at the center of all of that. I know it's not a flavor of the day for a lot of people, but I think it's a big player. It's a real player in a real niche. Some people say niche. You know, and that's the way I personally look at it. I look at XRP as just like probably like I don't know, the top 3 of the ISOs, right? I know you guys are always saying triple X, as in XRP, XDC, and XLM, right? And rightfully so. So I thought I'd share that with you guys because if anything, I mean, I know that Raoul Pal has stated quite a few times as of recently within like the last 6 months, his thoughts on XRP, and it's worth noting how he feels about it, to say the least. And I am with him for the most part. He feels as though like you can see this become like $10 like overnight as soon as the Ripple case drops. I would say like at minimum, it like like $2. Some people are way more bullish than that. I'm just minimum is minimum. I mean, I'm talking like bottom for it. But anyway, I'm gonna stop sharing that. I'm going to actually just see just real quick. There's any updates in regards to maybe anything I missed. Let's see. It looks like there is. Oh boy. All right. Sorry about that. Let me get to that in a second. All right, we're almost there anyway, so I'm just gonna get to that. Blue Whale Ricky, well, touching 3,000 again. May the power of crypto compel you with Jim Pruden, aka the drunken master of crypto, aka 350Z, aka Wall. Holy monkey splitting pancakes with sweet potatoes. Or as I would say, and when I'm in a tight pinch without saying the bad word, son of a bean dip mother Frito. All right. Crypto Talk Now VR. Thank you, Edward Vincent, with a $2 super chat. Can you just cough into the camera? Just kidding. Yeah. For my saliva to be all over the screen, you guys see nasty little things on there. No, not at all. And I realize you said just kidding, and that's fine. La Grande Commission. You guys don't need prayer, but repentance, law, or good. Yeah, true. Why am I quoting you as, I don't know, some guy that works at my local Filiberto's? I don't know why I quoted you like that. And I apologize for that. I don't know why I do some things like that sometimes. Like, I don't really picture you as that type of person, Legrand. Like, you're going to be working at my local Filiberto's on a Taco Tuesday, like tomorrow. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to be like, yeah, I would like to get, 6 of your Taco Tuesday special for 99 cents. And then the guy tells me, well, I'm sorry, senor, but, we don't have no more tacos. And then I say to him, well, then can I get a bean burrito? And he says, look here, gringo. You're going to get the bean burrito with sour cream, and I'll put it all over your face. And I say, whoa, well, that's a little hostile, don't you think? And he says to me, you come down here trying to buy my tortas with crypto? Vamos. Anyway. Rave Elevator, Raoul Paul, a.k.a. Rug Pull. Wow. Jeff Pruden, that's it. I'm saying it. Luna Classic Rug Pull coming. Really? Really? You really believe that? Then why are you so invested into it? Okay, you're joking. Just kidding. Yeah, I hope so. Jeff is fudding our bags. Yes, stop that, Mr. Waugh. Mr. Waugh. All right. All right. Laughing. Crypto Talk Now VR. Hyper corrected from a French accent to a hyper Mexicano accent. Yes. When you can go from literally, La Grande Commission to you want a bean burrito with sour cream, it's all, and put it all over your face to good day, mate. Welcome to Crypto Talk Now VR. I'm your host, Edward Vincent. On today's show, we're going to talk about XRP. with my other host, Badia, aka Crypto Winner. To do you know what you're doing? Welcome to Crypto Talk Now. To also, everybody, my name is Mike Tyson. I'm the undisputed heavyweight champion in the war. I'm ferocious, going to eat your children, stuff like that. Anyway, my voice is still raspy. All right. So with that said, I think it's almost a show. I love my rug pulls. No, you don't. Edward Vincent. Order today, Max. Have you eaten dinner yesterday? Yeah, I did. I had Burger King earlier, and it was really meh. And I had to take a cold shower because it was so freaking hot outside. I had to cool down, and my drink melted, and now it's really meh. Everything's meh right now. All right, let's see where we're at. Max, is your hair growing back? Seems fuller tonight. New shampoo, maybe. Huh? Really? No, I'll tell you what it is. It's because I trimmed and dyed my hair, and I put it on my head. Not like Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. He was like, and then I went home, and then because my head got really hot, so I decided to shave off all my hair. No, not like that. It's the hair dye, and then it, it kind of makes it look more full. But thank you. I really wish my hair was more full. Yeah. All right. What are you guys saying? Max, is your hair growing back? Seems full. Oh yeah. No, not newer shampoo. Hold on. Please follow our marketing assistant, Carly Crypt. Oh. Oh. Ah. Aha. Well, I see how that works. Well played. Touche. All right. May the power of crypto compel you. You look like a sexy Max Fabio. Fabio? I mean, I don't even have a long hair, and you're calling me Fabio? But all right, thank you. I appreciate that. Interesting you say that, Jeff. He's looking quite boss, eh? May the power of crypto. You guys are horrible. He looks sleek, right? I mean, I guess. I would suggest that all CTN hosts wear collars on air. Collars. Oh. Oh yeah, like what's his name? The freaking devil. Anyway. It started to make sense, a lot of sense now, eh, Max? Yeah, it is making a lot of sense now. Yeah. By all means, I'd like everybody to follow this particular person on Twitter. And with that said, I'd like to introduce my casting couch to you. That is in the color of brown chicken, brown cow. All right. We got off kilter. We'll do like maybe one more minute. All right. The show is technically coming to an end. Okay. But I will take a request because why not? So I already did Mexican dude who's supposed to be Legrand Commission. Then I went from that, Legrand Commission is basically Venezuelan. Went from that to the French dude, Australian guy, raspy Mike Tyson because my voice is all messed up. I'll give you 30 seconds. And if I get no requests, we're going to end it. Hello, we ride off the sun. Hold on. Crypto Talk Now VR. Thank you, Max. Great show once again. Thank you for that. Hello, we ride off to the sunset with hair extensions and limit class to the moon. Wow. Hemways. Ernest Hemingway? I don't know what's going on here. Maybe we should just end the show. Yeah, I think we're wrapping up here soon. Hold on. Maybe I'll give you like a minute. Do a Larry impersonate? How am I going to do that? All right, let me see if I can come up with that. Man, that's going to be tough. All right. Larry, I mean, no disrespect, my friend. all right. Hold on. Let me think. Why do they got to go after Pepe Le Pew? Huh? Why is they got to go after Pepe Le Pew? Don't they know that the old man's going to come out of the cave and Pepe Le Pew is going to roll out of it? He's going to wave his tail around. It's going to stink. And, we're going to drop 75 basis points, because Peter Schiff likes gold. And you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care that Peter Schiff likes gold or Pepe Le Pew can't be shown on Saturday morning cartoons because I'm Phil Jackson. And with that said, I don't even care. I just don't. I mean, old man could come out of the cave and he could absolutely say, you know what? Forget you guys. I'm going to take a number 2, and that's going to become a number 3 because I ate a Taco Bell. And that's exactly what happens when you eat a Taco Bell, that everything becomes a number 3 instantly. Well, what's number 3, Larry? Number 3 is diarrhea. That's what happens. Okay. And then after that, if you partied all night long to the break of dawn, it becomes number 4. What's number 4? Puke. What's number 5? All of the above. So that's the way I look at it. Dang, old man can come out of the cave, raise the 75 basis points. I don't even care anymore. I just don't. And, but one thing's for sure, I'm grateful to all you guys. You guys are all here, and I love you guys. I love Max. Max a jerk sometimes, but I love him. He's my brother. And Mike Cornwell enjoys his gummies. And with that said, Tim Shea likes to say hey a lot. But I don't even care. It's not even about that. It's about you guys, our wonderful Crypto Talk Now Network family. I decided not to bring Patches on right now because Patches being a little dillweed right now. And, he keeps bugging me right now. But other than that, yeah. And then with that said, we're going to look at Peter Schiff. All right. So Peter Schiff. Okay. Let me tell you about Peter Schiff. Peter Schiff says, you know what? I like gold. Well, guess what, Peter Schiff? I like gold too, but I'll come on camera liking gold. Okay. And if you like gold, then you're not like Peter Schiff. You're going to roll out of the cave and I'm going to beat the hell out of this table. Last thing the camera's about, there goes the camera. Can't do that too much. Otherwise, I'll lose the whole thing. All right. Can't do that too much. Going to ruin the camera. All right. Wow. I totally messed up my whole camera. Hold on. Let me see about adjusting this back. There we go. All right. Let me think what else. But you know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter because, Michael Saylor, I truly believe that crypto winner is Michael Saylor. Yep, I absolutely do. Crypto winner, a.k.a. Hump Not Dump, he's the one that's manipulating the market because he's Michael Saylor. I'm totally convinced of it. And old man can roll out of the cave. It doesn't even matter. I'm the Phil Jackson of crypto. But I'm grateful to each and every one of you. Grateful to Max. Grateful to the Lorgon Commission. Grateful to the New York Yankees. I am. All right. That's it, guys. Hopefully Larry will do one of me. All he has to do basically is inflate his face like 3 times the size, put on a green shirt, shave his head completely bald, and I think that's about it. And then do weird impersonations. All right. With that said, for real, guys, let me see. Maybe we'll read some more comments, and that's it. We're going an hour and 39 minutes. All right, hold on. Do a Larry impersonation. I did. Larry. I can't pound the desk anymore because I noticed when I was doing that, it was really messing up my camera. Do Schwarzenegger. All right, I'll do that real quick. Welcome to Crypto Talk Now. I am your host, the former governor of California, We're going to look at XRP. Oh, the market is going down. You got to get down now. Get to the chopper. I can't really do him. All right. Sure, Rock. We did that. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, Max. This is your segue for coming in. I'm going to show gratitude to everybody. No, I'm kidding. Let's see this. You forgot the mute button. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me do that real quick. All right, guys. So I got some amazing news about Luna Classic. Believe it or not, it's about to go to 1 penny, and I'm going to show you with proof right now. Oh my goodness, I'm on mute. All right. Let's see. Pretend you're texting the marketing and says, "Oh yeah." All right, hold on. All right, hold on. All right, guys. You're gonna watch this video. CZ, taking an epic dump on the community. While he's like, investigating Do Kwon's wallet. So we're gonna watch that. Hey, can you come over tonight? I want to meet you in the morning. If you can't come over, let's go to Dunkin' Donuts in the morning and have a donut picnic, because that's what we do in North Carolina. Make sure you bring some sweet tea with the donuts, because clearly everybody else has, let me spell it out, milk, and that's what goes with donuts. But, we're in the South, so sweet tea it is. Okay, send. All right, well, oh, that's a nice sweaty hat you have. Well, it's not Bitcoin, it's BSV. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, gratitude rock, slam hand down. Let's see. Dilwee. I don't even know what that is. I like gold. I'm dying. Yeah, I don't know. Boom. There goes Max Cam. Yeah, it's getting bad. Laughing so much. Dang it. All right. I'm glad I made you guys laugh. It's good for the soul to laugh. Legrand, I need a cherry Dr. Pepper. Laughing my, what off? What the F was that? After hours with Crypto Talk now with the 9 that are left here. Oh my gosh. Do your own research. Yeah. We went from doing your own research to doing Larry's. Yes. Read my lips. Anyway, you guys are all dying. That's great. Donut picnic. Sweet. I'm sorry. I don't know how I come up with some of this stuff. I was like kind of spur of the moment, Well, it's like, what do you want to do today, Blue Whale Ricky? Well, what do you say we go down to the Dunkin' Donut, get ourselves some big old glazed donut, and go down with Larry for a donut picnic? A donut picnic? Well, what kind of thing you're going to bring to drink? Well, the Southern choice of beverage, sweet tea. Forget the idea that you might have some pancakes or donuts. Freaking sweet tea. That's what it is. And if you don't have it, you're not a proper Southerner who is not invested into at least 5 billion of gold. All right. Larry is the king of CTN. Yes, that's correct. That's right. It's a BSV hat. It's a sweaty one. We all die. Max said, that's great. Southern girls love Dunkin' Donuts and sweet tea. Yes. But you know what they especially love? They especially love it when you can dip your Dunkin' in between their donut and glaze all over there. We're going to get taken down. I better end the show. The show's ending. Goodbye.